Hi, this is Sheena with Sheena Sells Richie's Treasures. And what I'm doing today is I'm making sauerkraut, fermented sauerkraut, just like the olden days. So what I have here is a half of a head of purple cabbage. I like to use purple because that offers different nutrients and because of the color. And then I also have green cabbage. What I've done is I have chopped it up and put it in the pot. Now I'm going to add caraway seeds. So now I am adding about a tablespoon of caraway seeds. And I'm going to add this. It's from my garden before I moved. It is Egyptian walking onion. I brought some with me in a pot, thank God. And I'm going to chop that up to put that in there because it's grown in the soil and has fantastic microbes in that. And then we'll go to the next step. All right, now I am adding 1 clove of chopped garlic. Golly, that garlic smells so good. All right, I'm just waiting on my onions. All right, now I'm adding the green Egyptian walking onion from my garden last year. These are fresh because I potted them up and brought them with me. So I'm introducing those microbes from my old place, from my old garden, right in there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to salt it. Now salt is preference. We don't have to salt like we used to back in the day. We found now that it doesn't require as much salt to ferment. So I like to use about 2 tablespoons of salt. And let me grab that real quick. All right, so now I'm going to add my salt, and I'm going to use roughly, I use this Himalayan, I get it off Amazon, Salt 84 Himalayan pink salt. It's really, really good. I love it. It's really good. And so it's what I like. It's what I've tried many different salts. So I've got about 2 tablespoons here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in here, and then we're going to start breaking down the cell structures. And when I say breaking down the cell structures, that means you're going to squeeze. If you have a pounder, that works even better. However, I left mine behind, so I'm going to have to use my hands at least as long as I can stand it. And I'm not going to add any water to this. I'm going to allow the cabbage, as you break down that cell structure, the juices will start coming out. And so, and this is a stainless steel pot that I'm doing this in, because I also don't have my mixing bowls, my stainless steel ones. So I'm gonna keep doing this until I start getting enough liquid and I feel like I broke down these cell structures in here long enough, because that's what's going to create our fantastic fermentation of wonderful sauerkraut. I love caraway seeds in my sauerkraut. You don't have to put them. You can add any vegetable to this you want. You can add ginger. You can add carrots. You can add anything you want. However, I just want a simple, regular sauerkraut. Nothing, see how juicy that's getting? It's starting to break down, and I just got to keep going. Okay, so I had to get help with Ron. Ron is pounding this for me and squeezing it and squishing it and breaking it down. See all those juices? See, he kiped one of my tiger's eye bracelets. Anyway, he deserves it for having to squish this. Please do not lose your arm hair in my kraut. Sorry guys, I had to laugh. Okay, so yeah, this is broken down pretty darn good. I'm going to give it a little taste to see if I like the salt consistency in that. And then we'll go to the next step. All right, welcome back. So now that this has been extracted, it's been pounded, squeezed, and punched. Now what we're going to do is, look at all that wonderful juice. And I will be getting me a pounder to make my life easier. You could have also pureed some of it to break down the cell structure to get the juices flowing. All right, now what I'm going to do is I have these mason jars, half gallon, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill them by hand. So I'm just going to, I disinfected my jar, and I'm just going to start filling them. And you always want to leave enough room, because as time goes, as it's fermenting, it is going to release more juices, and it will overflow. So you want to also make sure that you put it like a pan or a saucer under it to catch those juices, because it, trust me, it will. So one cabbage is filling up about a half gallon mason jar. All right, now I am packing it in there like this, packing it down. And now, because I am using fermentation lids, I am using fermenting lids. The reason why is because I don't have to worry about anything getting in here. I don't have to worry about any oxygen being introduced into this. It is going to, there's a valve on there for me to release the gases in it once a day, sometimes twice a day, depending. But see, as you push down, you want to make sure that all your stuff is under the brine, which on the first day, it's not really that big of a deal, because as this sits, it will create more and more brine. If you did want to not use the ferment lids, then what you would need to do is take a baggie. You can take a cabbage leaf and put over the top, and then get a Ziploc baggie, fill it with some water, and set it on top of there. So see what I mean? It's got plenty of juices. And like I said, I'm using fermenting lids. And the fermenting lids are, let me show, hold on just a second. The fermenting lids, these are the ones I love. Burpless, burp lids. And it fits all wide mouth mason jars. You can get these off Amazon. I like them. I've used them now for about 4 years. So if, you know, you don't want to have to deal with the valves that you add water to, like if you're making wine or mead, then these are fantastic. And you don't have to worry about mold, which is even more fantastic. So I'm just going to take this lid, excuse me, raise it up a little. I'm going to take this lid right here. I'm going to, okay, let's try this again. I'm going to take this lid, screw it on. There it is. Now, here's the extractor. I'm going to put the extractor on here, and I'm going to introduce air in there. Now I'm going to and you'll know when you got all the air out of there, because it'll start resisting. See how hard that's starting to get harder for me? So I know I've got all the air. One more time, just for good measure. And there. Now all the air is out of there, which I got crowd up there. But I don't have to, that will dry up. But that's okay. Because you know what? It's not going to get mold in it. Because I used these lids that prevent oxygen from getting into this jar. Now, if I wanted to remove the gases from this jar, there is a valve on here that I push. This valve right here, I just push that, and it'll let the gases out, but it won't let oxygen in, which is fantastic. That's why I like these. I got tired of using the valves that you add water to. You have to keep water in them and all that mess. So I decided to do it like this. So here is my sauerkraut. I'm going to let this ferment. I'll check it in about a week and keep an eye on it to make sure that it's not going to flow over. It'd be really hard for it to flow over because of the lid. But, you know, I've never had it happen, but there's always a first time for everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in a dark location, not a hot location, not about a 72-degree location, so that it's a nice, slow, normal ferment. The warmer it is, the faster it'll ferment. You don't want to get over 80 degrees because then you're looking at, you know, the possibility of losing some of those microorganisms, because if they get too hot, they will start dying off. So I want to keep this about 70, anywhere from 72 to 76 degrees in a dark location so that it can do its thing. So it's great if you have an empty cabinet to put it in. Now, don't put it around your other ferments. I don't like to keep my ferments all in the same place because they will exchange microorganisms like the water kefir and the kombucha. And when I make hot sauces, I keep them all in their own little places. So, anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know what I'm doing today. I'm about to start the, now that I got this done, I'm going to make some chicken chow mein that was requested. And on my day off, chicken chow mein. And then I'm going to do a ferment. I'm going to ferment kimchi. So I'll do a video on the kimchi too. And then I'll come back and show you the final results on this when it's finished. I will show you, I will do another demonstration and I will show you the end result and do a taste test to tell you what it tastes like. Now, to stop fermentation on any of your ferments, all you have to do is put it in the refrigerator and it'll be good for a very long time. So I'm not a doctor, not suggestion. This is just the way that I do things, and this is how I do it. This is how I do it. Anyway, so yeah, here we go. I'm going to put that away and forget about it. Well, kind of, sort of. Anyway, and I'm going to start their dinner of chicken chow mein, and then I will start the kimchi ferment and the ginger. I'm going to make ginger bug. So you guys stay tuned for that. We'll also be doing some homemade old-timey root beer, the real way. So if you like this kind of stuff, I do it for my health. It's good for your it's good for my stomach. Stay tuned. I got more stuff coming. And I also need to do a unboxing, but I don't think I'm going to have time on my only day off. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. If you haven't, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. And I also am a reseller here on YouTube and on whatnot. So if you'd like to come here on YouTube to my live sale, you're more than welcome to attend. And who knows, you might find something fantastic. I do sell rocks, gems, vintage, all kinds of jewelry, and other knickknacks. Anyway, thank you again for watching. Have a blessed day and stay cool. And I'll see you next time.